Alright, buddy. Hi.
Oh, that is
Now
like,
they can hear you.
dude, that is like my #1 favorite thing to do is join the party and be absolutely as quiet as possible to see if you recognize that I joined.
Bro, I've been, like, when I've been hopping onto stream, I've mostly been turning off my notifications. Or, like, muting my notifications. So, yeah,
Awesome.
it doesn't really tell me when
nearly
somebody
made you
joins
shit
a
yourself.
party.
I'm so glad I made you shit yourself a little bit. Did you say the stuff it was? That should be on.
It's okay. Somebody hit me at work today, and I was just like, you know what? I'll allow it because it was kind of funny.
Someone hit you?
Yeah. Like, usually if it's out of, like, fun, I don't care. Like, if you're gonna smack my arm, I don't care. And
Dude,
we were...
you said that someone hit you.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they like, I'm just gonna allow it. I'm like, bitch, someone hit you.
No, like,
You
they just, like, smacked the shit out of my arm, that was it. I was like, you know what, I'll allow it, because I was just, like, we were closing, it was just 4 of us, right? And one of the newest people, she don't speak English.
Oh, okay. More of a sign of communication.
Yeah. And I was just over at the sink washing my hands, right? Because I had grease and shit all over them and oil, and they were nasty and gross. And I was like, I'm just going to wash my hands real quick. Had no idea she was standing right behind me. Okay, and somebody said something. One of the other guys said something, and I turned to go, like, respond, and she was standing just right there, just staring at me. I was like, oh shit! Like, I jumped so bad, and she goes, hey! Whack! I was just like, ow!
You're not no scary. You no scary.
It was funny as hell.
We
like,
are no scary.
Look, just I can be so oblivious at times. Like, someone would just walk up right behind me, just stand there, and I would have no idea, and I'll just turn around and be like, oh, crap. Hi. Yes?
When the fuck did... Oh, hi.
Yeah, like, when the hell did you get there, buddy? Power snooze. Full health with 1 power snooze. Hell yeah. Ooh, piece of candy. Bro, I call it chump change. So anytime I'm just like walking through the city and there's a fucking vending machine, I'm just like, chump change! And I'll just like check it.
No. You don't. There's no stuffing left then. Nope. Not in the toaster, not in the fridge. You want something else? Like mashed potatoes? You're coming out with me! Yay!
Holy shit, that's a big dude. That is a really big dude. Tag team that guy. Right there. Fire breath.
Oh my god, it is. I'm not short.
You're taller than me, dude.
I just want the mashed potatoes. I just want the mashed potatoes, I don't.
Ow.
I'm honestly only grabbing ham and mashed potatoes. Here you go.
Alright, big dude's down.
It scared the shit out of that cat.
What, me?
I walked towards the cat, and it decided to playfully run away from me, not knowing that Rose was coming right around the corner. Saw her and fucking... I didn't know you were into death metal.
Who?
You, hun. You just did a death scream at me.
Is that your stomach talking? Is that your stomach talking? Yeah.
She burped and all you heard was oh. I was like, I didn't know you were into death metal.
Nice.
Let's squish that. You.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh no, my healer's down.
Okay, and then let's switcheroo. Health for you. You're just gonna fucking dump it. Hi, Olivia. Oh, sorry. Hold the fucking light straight. Just take it all. He's cute. Right? He's cute. I give him that. Oh, Minnie's fighting me for pets. I'll pet you, Minnie. Old lady. Can you wait so I can get ham? Hey, little man. Look at him. You don't know how many times I have to navigate out here in the dark. You can have some too. Oh my god. Everything hurts. Ew, don't want drip in it. I want some soggy ass. One. Is this honey? You see dripped on. There you go. Alright, I'm done with that piece. Steak. There you go. Ew. Oh, okay. Let's just... No, that's fine. That's fine.
Silver safe, let's go! Use key. High cut shoes. Hell yeah, buddy.
He started attacking my ham.
I'll attack your ham.
Only if I can get to your core. You don't know what that means. Core's your butthole.
I don't
Is
I
that
don't-
for me?
I don't want to know what that means.
Well, I just kind of told you your core's your butthole, and you can have my ham if I have your butthole.
No, no, no. As much as I love you, buddy, no. Fuck off. Fuck off with that shit.
Hey, Squish,
Yes, Daddy.
what was the thing that you told me?
What
Way
thing?
back, like 3-4 years ago?
I don't know what you're
Hey, if
talking
you
about.
clutch this round, I'll send you a booty bowl.
I'm not sending you
What did
one.
I do?
I was drunk and made a funny. Shut up.
Oh,
God.
your stream knows.
Shut up.
Keep up.
Whack.
Sacred.
Whack.
Hey, if you clutch this, I will. That is like the sacred line that you never break.
Yeah, well, I broke it. I ain't sending you that shit. Okay? Shut up.
Squishy,
Stop with that shit.
I can't. Squishy. I can't tell you how many random people have sent me pictures of their dick because I clutched around after they said, "Oh, hey, I clutched around. I'll show you my dick."
Yeah, well,
It was
I'm
a
not
joke.
gonna
I was
do
like,
that.
"Okay, I'm a tryharder."
I'm not gonna do that, okay? We've known each other for years when I said it. I'm not gonna do it. You knew I wasn't gonna do it when I said it. Shh. Stop with that shit.
Can you at least fax me it? Or like the Slim Jim commercial of, I still get your mom's nudes through the mail.
Oh, the
Send
the Amish,
butthole through the mail.
I still
Yeah.
get your mom's news through the mail.
Slim Jim.
Bro, that commercial. Bro, I miss the good old days when commercials were
commercials.
were commercials.
Have to have a fucking.
like it got their point across, but they were funny as hell. Like the
They
Super
could do
Bowl
funny
commercials
as
now
commercial.
ain't shit.
Yeah, no, now everything's kid friendly and gender equality.
My
All this other
favorite,
shit, like, I don't care.
one of my favorite commercials of all time. It was a
Puppy monkey baby.
That
Puppy
was
monkey
funny.
baby.
That
Puppy
one
monkey
was-
baby.
oh my
Puppy
god.
monkey baby.
I liked it was a Tabasco sauce commercial, and it wasn't an inappropriate commercial, but it was the Tabasco sauce commercial because I used to do this when I was a kid. Well, when I was eating pizza, like I would just put some Tabasco sauce on a bite, take a bite, put some more Tabasco sauce,
I'm
take
gonna
a
butt
bite.
in real quick. My favorite commercial was not Johnny Knoxville, but What is his name? Oh my god, it just slipped.
Steve-O?
Steve-O. Steve-O made a commercial for his hot sauce.
Oh, okay. I didn't know Steve-O had a
And
hot
and
sauce.
oh, he does have a hot sauce.
That's okay.
Even your ass can't handle.
Is that what it's called?
It was a blur. No, that was like in the description of it. But it was in the commercial. It had him blurred out of him putting his own brand hot sauce and his ass on. In the commercial. And to prove this hot sauce can't be handled in your ass, I will demonstrate.
Bro. Oh my god, dude, Steve-O.
I mean, he did it. He put hot sauce in his ass on the hot ones as well.
No, he put it. He put it in his eye.
No,
he put it on his ass.
no, he put it in his ass too.
I don't remember seeing that, and I'm glad I don't remember seeing that because I don't want to go see that now. Like, Steve-O is just his own brand of interesting.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, like, you know, I gotta say, you know, props to the guy for getting clean, for actually going through that, getting clean, getting healthy. You know, good for him. You know, he seems like he's proud of
getting healthy.
Yeah, he seems like he's proud of himself for that, for most of what he's, you know, done to be a better person. So, you know, good for him. But back in the good old days, that dude was all sorts of messed up.
Well, with all the Jackass fucking movies and shows, they're all coked up and shit.
Yeah.
But the ideas that they kept getting while they were coked up were fucking insane.
Yeah, I don't, like, that was
the astronaut fart helmet where they shit in the tube.
Bro, that's bro, okay.
The
Did I ever
cat
tell
and
you
mouse puppet show where he put a mouse costume on his penis and started jiggling it around with bells on a with entertainment with cats? Or the porter potty slingshot?
Okay, I've never fully seen a Jackass movie, okay? But what I have seen of one, I do remember one thing from it. And it was where one of them ate a toy car in a plastic bag.
Yep, and they went and got it x-rayed and they had to have it surgically removed.
Yeah, that I do remember. You want to know why I remember that?
No,
because I got in trouble for it.
They didn't eat it.
Or they just shoved it up their ass or
No,
something.
they shoved it right up his ass. And then he was like, "Oh, I don't feel good. Can we get an x-ray done?" As the whole part of the joke.
Yeah, that I distinctly remember that due to the fact that I watched that, at least that scene, when I was 5 years old.
What are you doing? Nothing.
No, it was okay. So we lived in Texas at the time, and we lived in the middle of like 20 minutes at least, or at the most 20 minutes outside of town. So the only people closest to us was our literal next door neighbors, which their house was 100 feet from ours. But other than that, it was just spanned for miles that way and then miles that way to town. Okay? That was it. And our neighbors had one kid who was my older sister's age, and then one kid who was my age. And my dad was at work, my mom was out of the store, so we were over, at the neighbor's house. And the oldest one was watching Jackass.
Oh my god. Okay. So, Squish,
Yeah.
still on the topic of Jackass. One thing out of all of Jackass that I could see me and you, Donut, Steven,
I'm scared. I'm scared. No.
everyone, the whole gang doing.
Okay.
Is taser tag.
I'd be down for that.
I would be
That
so
I
down for
that I probably would do.
One of us would get tased and go, oh, nope, I'm done.
I would probably be the one psycho enough to just try and keep going.
I would be too. Oh my god.
Because...
You ever been tased?
No.
I already know what it's like.
Good for you. So, I've never been tased.
No, my dad bought a taser and he tased me, waking me up with it.
Oh.
I was dead asleep and he's like, wake up. He's like, don't make me tase you. And I'm like, you don't have a taser. I'm so scared.
Bro.
I actually pissed myself because it surprised me that bad.
So... Okay, that's fucked up. How old were you?
Like 12.
That's fucked up.
He allowed me to tase him back because he
Okay.
felt bad.
Okay. I'm glad
Well,
I'm glad he felt bad.
No, hold on. He felt bad when I say allow, air quotes around it. My stepmom pinned him and said, tase him, tase him, tase him. It's in the dresser. Go grab it. Ran as quick as I could. Grabbed the taser, came back, and fucking... I took the back of his calf. Not his calf. Back of his thigh. Fucking pushed against it and just pressed the button. Oh my god.
Oh. Okay, so no, I've never been in something that painful. Okay, I've never been tased, but... Did I ever tell you my paintball stories?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you know my paintball stories. How, like, after a while, they were just like, nah. We're just gonna go without you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I feel like it would be me, you and Steven would probably be Donut would probably be like, I'm done. Because Steven was in the Navy, did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the Navy. I know he did, it might not have been the Navy. It might have been, I think it was the Air Force. It was the Air Force. I know he was in the military. I know that much.
I would be so down to do a paintball off to where you line up 5 feet from each other and just fucking walk in a circle around each other, lighting each other up. I'd be down.
Okay, which paintball stories do you know I told?
You've told me fucking like 6 or 7 different stories.
Okay, I told you I told you the Frozen one. That was the biggest one.
Oh my god. I don't know about that one. I don't think I could do a Frozen paintball fight.
Oh, I didn't tell you about the Frozen paintball fight?
Oh, no, you did.
Okay. So I told you about the Frozen one. Did I tell you about the Juggernaut at camp? Stream, we're going into a story mode, so we're going to sit in the pause screen so I can concentrate on story time. Wait, I told you the Juggernaut one?
Mm-hmm. But has Stream heard?
Alright. Paintball story. Used to go with my youth group. We used to go, it was spring break when we would go, because there was a place about an hour and a half from our town. It was like out in the woods, and we would just buy paintballs, rent the paintball guns, and there was like several different courses. There was like one that was a siege the fortress mode, where it's like one team had to defend the fortress and the other team had to attack it and then switch the flags around. That one was fun. There was a couple speedball ones and a couple just out in the woods. There was one that was just out in the woods. There was nothing in the way but trees, rocks, and everything else. Well, anywho, we go a couple years in a row. It was great. One year we already paid for it and everything. We go, but it was in the middle of spring break. It was like 32 degrees outside. So the paintballs were frozen solid. Typically, they would hit you and bounce off if they were solid. If they broke, it hurt like a bitch. Everybody was giving up very quickly because they hurt so bad. Like both of my arms were welted to the point to where it was bumps. It felt like my arms had the mumps. Well, anywho, we were running out of time, so we were just gonna get the last of the paintballs used up. And the dude that was working there that was with us was like, okay, so we're gonna do one more game mode. It's called Iron Man. What's that? He goes, you're only out when you give up. What? Yeah, you're out when you're out of paintballs in your gun, or you just give up. You can get hit as many times as you want. We're just like, okay.
Or tolerate.
Yeah. Yeah. And people just started leaving left and right after we started that one, and then it ended up just being me and my youth pastor left. And we were about 50 feet away from each other. And we were both behind cover. I pop up to go shoot him, and he pops up and goes, tink, tink, tink. I get hit twice in the throat by a frozen paintball. Two of them, and they broke, and I fell down, just... He starts walking over like, bro, are you good? And I just lifted my gun up, and it went pop, 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 3 right to the nuts. And he goes, all right, you win. He fell down. He's like, I was like, you good? He goes, yeah. He goes, are you good? I was like, I'll be fine. And he goes, you win. Do you give up first? I was like, nah. And he goes, you win. We're done. I got back. And we got back into the safety net. And the paintballs we were using was blue and green. And someone looks at me and goes, dude, are you okay? I was like, yeah, why? And they go, we have blue and green paintballs. Yeah, your neck's covered in red. I was like, what? And I go to put my hand on my neck, and there was paintball casings, like shards of the paintball casing just sticking out of my neck. And it was at this point to where they realized maybe we shouldn't bring him to play paintball, because I didn't have my own phone at the time, so I borrowed someone else's, like, front-facing camera, so I can just sit there and just pick the shards of paintball casing out of my neck, and everyone's watching me like, I'm just tink, kink, kink, neat. Yeah, and then the next year we were planning on going paintballing again, and they were like, no, we're gonna do it in the summertime. That way if it ended up being 35 degrees in spring break, we weren't going. I was like, okay, so when are we planning? I don't know yet. They waited until my family went on vacation. That's when they went. They went when my family had vacation. And every time after that was when my family had vacation. That's when they went. That was some bullshit. But then there was a summer camp I went to, and there was a couple people that went with me with this church summer camp. And they knew how I was with paintball. And at this summer camp, anyone who was in high school, anyone who was 13 or older, was allowed to go play paintball, because they had a little paintball course. So one of the days we all signed up to go play paintball on it was like not the last day, but the day before. So It was like we left on the Friday. It was the Thursday when we went to go do this paintball thing. And after a while, they were like, okay, we're going to do one more game mode. It's called Juggernaut. And Juggernaut was Juggernaut. It was everybody against one person. That one person had 2 paintball guns full of paintballs. They could either carry both of them at the same time, or carry one until it was empty, and then swap it out, and then take the other one. Now, the only way the Juggernaut lost is if they gave up because they got hit too much, or they ran out of paintballs. That's it. That's how the Juggernaut loses. Juggernaut wins if they hit everybody. If anybody on the other team gets hit once, they're out. It was 35 people against me. Because they were just like, any takers for the Juggernaut? And there was a few people just like, oh, me. And then the people I was with was like, nah, you're going to want him. You want a good Juggernaut match? You take him. And the other guys were just like, why? He looks like he's not going to take very much. They were like, you want to bet? And they go, what do you mean? It was like $20. He wins. And they go, well, I got 20. All right, $20 it is. So it was 20 on 20. Yeah. Well, let's just say my friend won $20 that day.
It wasn't about the game.
At that point,
supporting a friend decision.
At that point, it wasn't about the game. And who tried to call me? Was that you, buddy?
Uh-huh.
It was. I'm sorry. My phone was on silent. All right, story time is over. Back to the game. But yeah, no, that Juggernaut match started, and it was... I wasn't taking cover. I was the Juggernaut. I put my full mind body into the Juggernaut of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
That's what I was thinking.
That's exactly. I didn't just sit there and rapid fire anybody. I sat there and just slowly walked, and people were just like running, taking cover, and I'm just like, as soon as someone popped up, just dink, and I just kept. I was drenched in paint by the time we were done. Like I thought the welting was bad with the frozen paintballs. Nah, bro.
Getting hit in the same spot 6 times.
Bro, I was getting shot by 35 people at once when we started. Like, they were just like, yo, you can go over there, you can take cover, and we'll start. I was like, take cover? Nah, I'm a stand right here. We can start when that whistle blows. And there's like, are you sure? I said, absolutely. And then that's when the few other people that wanted to be the Juggernaut were just like, oh, this guy ain't messing around. This guy ain't messing around.
Yes, Molo.
People came and found me after that, and they're just like, are you good? It's like, yeah. They go, do you hurt? No. Well, I mean, I'm sore, but I'll be fine. They're just like, ow. How many times did you get hit? I just lifted up my shirt, and my entire chest and stomach and back were just bruised. Like, there was no spot where there wasn't a bruise.
So freezing.
Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go this way? So then I go this way. And then I go this way. Then I go this way. And 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 then I go this way. Ooh, wait, what was this way? Oh, people that way. Oh, there's a chest over here. Ayo! But yeah, some of the things that we did at church camp were kind of weird. Like, I don't like ranch because of it. You ever had a Twinkie injected with ranch? Don't. I didn't even know it had ranch in it. I just ate it. It was for a game. It was one of the grossest things I've ever had the pleasure of sliding down my throat. It was a Twinkie with ranch in it. It also had the Twinkie cream in it. So it was twice the...
That's disgusting.
Bro, somebody got drenched in milk today at work. So we started calling him sour cream. Just for today. We're like, yo, sour cream. What? I did it like once or twice, and it was like, okay, I'm done. Like, it got to the point where it's like, I don't even want to say it no more because you smell bad, dude. That dude was just drenched in milk and just sat there in the kitchen for 8 hours. Like, I couldn't imagine what his pants smelled like after that. So it was hot today. Like, it was hot in the kitchen, at least.
It's always hot in the kitchen.
Not always. Wintertime. Bro, wintertime at Applebee's was ass, dude. It was so fucking cold. Just in the kitchen, it was freezing. Like, we would stand in front of the open flame grill when there was nothing, like, when there wasn't anything that had to be done right away just to warm up. Like, there were points where, like, we had like a cheese melt thing where, like, some of the things we had to put in, and it was just like an open oven. You just, like, stick it in, let the cheese melt, pull it out, right? Like, I would just stick my hands in it to warm them up. It was, like, right underneath that freaking hot-ass gas flame, just because it was that cold in the kitchen. Nanba? Healing powder. Items. MP. Alright, so as far as I've made it in Yakuza so far, is I've already been captured by the Chinese Mafia, or the Chinese Yakuza clan, at the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm at right now. Like, I've done escape, and now I'm in the sewers trying to get away from their little hideout. Heyo! Oh, you don't work today, do you? I also don't work today. Whack, whack. Ah!
I am currently playing college football
Oh.
with my own made character.
Oh.
I currently have an 83 overall average.
And I don't have anything to do today. So I'm starting my sleep schedule fix tonight, or later tonight. So I'll be up until I decide to go to bed. I found a mimic chest. Oh shit.
あんな奴が入ってるとは。これからは金庫開ける時も少しよ。
This game is so much fun, dude. Maybe I should start dabbling more into some of the Japanese games. Not all of them, but some of them at least. I do want to play more Yakuza games. Definitely Zero. I've heard that's one of the best ones. Right, buddy?
Yakuza?
Yakuza 0. I've heard that's one of the best ones.
Yeah. I can't believe I missed that.
That was an easy fight. Bro, am I almost out of this safe house area? Jeez, dude. Scenery starting to... Oh my gosh, look. Another fight. Items. MP, MP. Ah, damn.
見下して
Wee! Whoop! Bro, why are they always just targeting her? She has no mana left. Like, why are you still taking my mana? She ain't got shit. So how's your football going, buddy?
Go on.
What you doing on it exactly? Like what game is it? Oh, college football. Okay. Team?
Iowa.
Iowa State. Nice. It's a decent one for football. So, where most of my family was from was Iowa.
I'm currently playing as... Oh, I finally upgraded. I'm a starter now. I was just the backup quarterback, and the quarterback had actually gotten injured, so I've been on the fucking field a lot.
Yeah.
And they realized, because I didn't throw a single interception. I just simmed the game, no!
What do you mean?
I accidentally clicked a button, and it played the game without me.
Oof.
Do I still have my starter position, though? No, I don't. Motherfucker! I just got that. Because I skipped out on a game by accident.
Hey, buddy. Oh, wait, never mind.
What?
I'll wait till I'm done streaming.
Yeah, I know you're...
When I'm done with this section, I'm probably going to stop the stream for tonight and I'll hop on something else. Because it's been nothing but combat for the last hour and a half. Like, I don't mind a lot of cutscenes, you know, with gameplay. But when it's nothing but Pokemon fight after Pokemon fight after Pokemon fight, kinda need a break.
That happens. you should have just fucking hit stick them. Let's play the game. There we go. Oh. Yeah, let's go, Hawkeyes.
Like, this section feels like I'm just going through one of the Pokemon gyms.
Ha ha ha. Iowa 32. Oh, that's my first interception. No. Oh, he said to lob it, so I lobbed. Oh, oh, oh! He still wants me on. Holy shit, I just got rushed like a motherfucker. voice fucker.
Okay. Alright, looks like I'm gonna take a break from this game. What the hell is this? So, thanks for joining for now. I'm just gonna... Game over. Damn. Alright, well, thanks for joining, guys.